here with Ōkami, where last episode was very mixed up and scatterbrained and all that sort of thing. But this time we're going to make so much progress and not get lost or be bad at the fighting or anything. Hello, person in this house. Hi, it's me, dog. Mrs. Urashima. Okay, so you're married to the one we saw fishing there? I thought that person was a kid, if I'm honest. Probably because Issun called him kid. Well, that too, I find the kid. Well, right as snow. What you doing at an old beach house like this, then? I ain't got nothing for you, but you can rest here if you like. Oh, just saying hello. Wondering if you needed any help with anything.
Wow, they even dry their own seaweed.
So they do. Can I make it night? See if you've already buried treasure in your house? Like back here? No, I shouldn't mess with them, should I? Alright, let's check out this pier then. Is it as the morning breaks, right? So I guess we gotta be here when the sun rises. And then something will happen. And we'll be worthy. Or maybe there's more we need to explore around here. And this isn't the next step. Nope, that did it! Oh, well, you actually are an orca! Or something similar, anyway.
Something's coming!
Hello, are we worthy? Ooh. I probably should have explored around that area a little bit more, but we'll have time later when the water dragon's chilled out a bit. You are like an orca! And your name is Orca! He looks so happy.
Why does this big fish look so happy? It's kinda creeping me out. Ugh. Orca! Orca, it's you! It's been a dog's age.
It's the second time you've used that term. I'm right here, man.
I stopped counting the years. Did you come to take me back to the Dragon Palace?
I think not. Oh my god, don't put them into the ocean. That's not a safe place to be right now.
Orca, this is that emissary or whatever of the Dragonians?
I suppose so. Why did you just punt him into the water dragon-infested water? Dragon Palace emissary, Orca. It's so cute. I love how it's got like a little podium on its back for you to ride on.
At last, what worthy of visiting the Dragon Palace? Hop on, I'll take you to the Dragon Palace. Hear that, Amy?
I do. It's honestly a bit suspiciously fast to welcome us there.
I'm second to none when it comes to swimming. Even that water dragon's no match for me. You heard him. What am I gonna do, Amy?
Well, obviously we're going there.
Oh, I guess you already made up your mind.
Maybe I want to get some stairs installed on that. Cool. Awesome. We can just hop on your back and you'll take us there? That's cool. I just want to just really quickly check around to see if there's anything else important. Just some obvious collectibles hanging around, you know, before we proceed. I didn't really check out this waterfall very thoroughly. But I'll be right with you, Orca. Thank you very much. Your courier service is much appreciated. I mean, as someone who runs the Canine courier service, game appreciates game. Looks like you should be able to get up there somehow. But I can't quite say how from here. It's almost like there should be a passage that starts up here. Or maybe I'm just going berserk and there's actually nothing up there, but it sure looked like there was. I never even really tried getting up to this city here, I suppose. But there was a cat statue beside it, so I sort of assumed it's the sort of thing you gotta wait till you got the double jump. The cat statue skill for. Hello, foxes! Sorry, totally missed you the first time. See, it was worth going back. Ooh, and there's treasure buried over here as well. Thank you, foxes. Thank you. Crystal! Thinking the water dragon place, we're gonna learn the skill that lets us go underwater. So we've got a skill coming, of the 3 brush skills remaining. We've got one that's gonna let us walk underwater, unless we get some kind of charm to let us do that, maybe. But as far as I think, it's one that'll let us walk underwater, one that'll break rocks, and one that's lightning, right? So I guess we have an idea of what the ones that remain are. And we know that the animals that represent them, one of them's gonna be a rooster. We haven't met the bull, the rooster, and one of the third one, I guess. Meow? Oh, right, we already had you. No worries there. Okay, now I'm satisfied. I felt like there was just a little more I hadn't run around and checked yet, and now I feel like I've done a decent once-over. There'll be time for twice and thrice-overs later. Because these are like crab traps or something. Alrighty, Orca, I'm ready. Sorry for the delay. Whee! Sorry. I'm not very good at getting on this platform.
This is Orca? Not a very creative name. He looks kind of fishy, pun intended. Wanna hitch a ride?
Do I ever? He's very friendly.
You do? Well, I don't suppose we have much of a choice. We might as well take advantage of him now that he's here.
Issun. Phrasing.
I'm second to none when it comes to swimming. That water dragon's no match for me. Hear that, Amy? You believe him?
Maybe we should have him take us to the Dragon Palace. I mean, what's the harm? We've been attacked by that water dragon several times before, and it's never gone bad for us.
Maybe we should have him take us to the Dragon Palace. I'm afraid I can't do that yet. Huh? You must complete the final ordeal decreed by Otohime. Only then will you be worthy of visiting the Dragon Palace. Hear that, Amy? Hey, alright guys, does Otohime check your boss or something? She's got a lot of nerve letting that water dragon run amok.
Once again, I'm sure your tune will change when you meet her.
Listen, Orca, we want to ride down to the Dragon Palace. So let's hear about that ordeal you were talking about.
Good, okay, so it's gonna be like, do a bunch of stuff in this area first.
The entrance to the Dragon Palace is a whirlpool, but it's hidden right now to keep out the evil beings that plague this area. You must find the whirlpool amid this vast sea. That is the ordeal decreed by Ōkami. Hear that, Amy? Sounds like a piece of cake. I mean, this sea's packed with places begging to be explored. We'll just have to check them out till we find that whirlpool.
Oh, sweet, so we just sail around on this orca? That's adorable.
What are we waiting for? Full speed ahead, fish breath.
So do I get to control? Oh, I do, cool. It seems like they were kind of trying to point us toward this big cat statue thing, which is clearly going to get us one of our skills. So let's go everywhere else first. Whee! I guess you won't be happy going to Oni Island, am I right about that? But I'm happy to check out every other island first. Ah, I see, this is like the ocean version of the map. That makes sense as to why they'd have two different versions. Get off, Orca. There we are. Thank you. Why not? Let's get into a tussle on this island, and I'll do it at nighttime just in case that matters. Right, sorry, I forgot that makes you despawn. Gotta get a little farther away. And then now, how about you? Is one of the wanted monsters here? No, I guess not. Maybe it's less that they're in a specific place and more like you have a random chance of encountering a wanted list monster whenever you fight. So you kind of want to do as many fights as possible to find them. I just haven't really ever bothered. Partly it's like I don't want to do the fights over much and grind to get skills because I want the progression of unlocking skills to be like a little more natural. I don't want to like get all the skills right away just by like spending 5 hours grinding and then like have nothing to spend the money on in the rest of the game. And partially it's like I just don't know if that's how those monsters work. Either way, we obtained some buried treasure from this island, so that's probably most of what it has to offer. Oh, there's another buried treasure! And yet again, some kind of like mineral deposit type dealio that we seem to not be able to wreck yet. Good treasure, though. And then funky about these trees. Has it yet? Oh, hearing the cat cry is so sad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we already know that. Let's go find it already. Hi-yo, Orca, away!
I want it understood I'm doing everything else first that I can before we find this whirlpool. It does strike as though they just want you to swim over to that the island with the forest, huh? What if there's all this treasure? So the water dragon, you said you could outswim him. Him? Did you say him? Regardless. What is this? If I park you, will you get killed? I don't want that. Ooh, the music got all scary when the water dragon got close. We can put out this chest anyway. Nervously eyeing the water dragon over there. Loads of crystals. They sure love their crystals in the Yoshima coast. There'll be monsters up here. Why not? We'll seize this island while we've got the chance. Oh, is there a hole in there to be spelunked into? We said wind is good for you, and then time slow for the other one, which I was going to do anyway, because it makes it easier. And then yarg, and then yarg, and then yarg, and then again, don't forget you. I didn't forget you, and then slash yarg, and some of this and some of that. Good. You could drop some solar units, please. Thank you. Very kind. Still slowly recovering from my wounds from that one time the water dragon mauled me. At least I think that's what did all that damage. Anyway, I love how the range on this thing is so massive that while I'm attacking the enemy forces, I'm just like accidentally hitting the escape cracks as well. Oh, there we go. That'll heal you to max, won't it? Something to be dug out here, or no, rather to be bombed. Fascinating. Kerblooey! Kerblooey? Kerblooey! I don't know why it didn't auto blow up like it usually does when it touches something blow-upable. Is it another little glade, or is it a boss fight? What are we thinking? The boss fight had spooky mist pouring out, so it's gonna be a glade. How pretty. This one have any animals in it? Oh. Oh? It's a wishing well, is it? Total amount offered by Amaterasu? 0 yen. Huh?
Hey, there's money in here. Maybe it's one of those divine springs. The god of the spring is said to help those who toss in some money. Never expected to find a divine spring here, though.
Why not? Make the max offering. 40,000? We have 200,000? Yeah, sure. What could it hurt? You tossed in 40,000 yen.
Wow, check it out. The spring got all sparkly. This spring must love money. I bet something good will happen if you make a bigger offering.
I mean, that was the biggest offering. Well, sure, I'm definitely curious what happens if you get all the money in, but let's just harvest all the goodwill before we do. Doink. Yes, good, very good, very good, very good. Well, yes. Sorry, meant to bloom that a little better. Bloink. Why am I sucking at this? Bloom. Very good, very good, very good. 35, yes, very good, very good, very good. Sorry. Oh, why am I bad at this? There we go. Get Clover here. And we're at 37. Then we do the Clover. And we get to 47. Then we do the tree. We get to 48. Then we do the tree. And we get to 48. Yay! And we do the other tree. We get to 49. Oh my god, this one gave us 11. Sweet. Unless I did a Clover behind it or something weird. Anyway, bloom. Lovely. The massive gains. Well, I was kind of hoping to save up some money for some other stuff, but like, nothing good ever comes out of having too much money. Why not cleanse your body and soul by tossing some in? Sure. I'm very curious what happens if you max out the money on this thing. Can I jump in, by the way? Does that do anything? No, okay, not easily. Well, he said cleanse your mind and body. Take all I can give, why don't ya? Oh, that looks important. Maybe I just had to get it to 100. That's... Whoa! Upgrade cherry bomb, is it?
Oh, Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. Only a heart as pure as your own can pierce the darkness. I, Bakugami, feel a kindness flowing from within you.
It's cool that you can, like, upgrade some of the old skills, but they always happen in, like, weird ways from doing little side quests.
I had grown weak while you were away, but now my strength returns. You may now create 2 cherry bombs at once. Use this power well.
Good, I was just wanting to do that earlier. Thank you! And it's probably going to have a scroll explaining how to do that. Or just explaining that we can.
Bakugami's cherry bomb technique just got more powerful? Just think about what you could do with 2 cherry bombs at once. Let's try it, Amy. Create a cherry bomb and then another right next to it.
Oh, okay. Can we, like, stack them on top of each other or something weird? Just a bigger explosion, I guess. Done! You obtained Cherry Bomb 2. 23rd scroll. Oh, wow. Way far along. Unleash a more powerful version of Cherry Bomb with Cherry Bomb 2. After drawing 1, immediately draw an additional Cherry Bomb. Create up to 2 simultaneously to blast enemies to dust. Remember that each Cherry Bomb costs 1 ink pot. Wowzers. So there's like all kinds of extra tech and secret upgrades to skills and stuff you'll get along the way. Cool. Well, that was certainly worth the trip. Like, it's just like on some island. Bakugami is just like, oh, sweet. You put a bunch of money in there. Oh, I didn't actually even try putting any more money in there. Do you think there was a... If we offered more money, would there be further upgrade? Let us try.
It's sparkling with satisfaction from your offering.
Okay, good. So it was probably just 100,000 that we needed to do, and I didn't need to do 12,000. I love how it looks like Amy's yawning whenever she gets absorbed by one of these holy beams of light. Orca's away! So am I holding A to go faster or mashing A to go faster? I don't feel like that's going faster than holding it. Next island to check is this one. Water Dragon, calm yourself, please. Don't be the way that you are. No, don't be that way. That's what I said. Don't be that way. Yes.
Probably so scared of you, Orca, because you're so cute. You're a good little nugget, aren't you?
Lots of pots around this particular rock. That's kind of interesting. Like they want you to power slash it. Yes, they did because there's a hole. Ah, the daytime made it come back. No. First of all, nighttime. Second of all, the hole! That's some good game design right there, the way they trick you into discovering this hole. Well, trick you into it, lead you into it. Like, they give a hint that you might want to cut this rock down even if you hadn't already known. It immediately caught my eye anyway. It's another glade! Oh, another one we can offer, too? And whose power do you think this will upgrade? Interesting, the amounts are a little different on this one. Let's just dump all we can until it gives us another skill, I say. We just got a whole bunch more. Maybe this one only require 50,000? Let's try it. It seems like it's just like the same as the other one, like all the values are cut in half, so presumably the amount we need is also cut in half? Or not? There we go. That'll do, however many that was. Ooh, an upgrade to Power Slash!
Ah, Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. Only a heart as pure as your own can pierce the darkness.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I, Tachigami, can feel the kindness flowing from you. Our reunion has restored my power to its former sharpness. Your power slash shall become even more powerful. Use this skill well.
Thank you! Could certainly go for that. Ooh, and is this a scroll explaining our newfound powers?
The bite of Tachigami's power slash got more powerful? Does that mean you can cut hard things you couldn't cut before?
Oh!
Boy, I can't wait till you tried it out.
Wait. Oh my god, and it gave us a bunch of money back as well. I guess that's the excess. No, it can't be. That's way too much. Thank you. Power Slash 2. Wait, so we can cut, like, stone things now? Wait, does that mean we can cut open those, like, mineral deposits? I wonder if every skill gets an upgrade in that way. Reveal the power... Oh, it does look like we can cut down those hard mineral deposits now. Reveal the power hidden within by mastering Power Slash 2. Substances like iron that were too strong to be cut before can be sliced. Oh my gosh, golly heckins. Oh my great galloping gosh. This is good news. This is very, very good news. In fact, I might have to postpone the main quest to go back and revel in how good this news is by cutting a bunch of stuff up. That is iron. Now, before we seize all this wonderful goodwill, though, we're on up to 350 next for our next ink pot. Then we'll finally start upgrading our health after all that. Not that, again, it has struck as really necessary. We never even run out of all health once. Much like Zelda, the health pickups are really, really common. And similarly like Zelda, it's not too hard to avoid damage. And also similar to Zelda, the amount of health they give you by like the third dungeon is way more than you'll ever need for the rest of the game. Or so it feels. But for completion's sake, and so that we're not wasting goodwill, because I guess it would stop you after 450 probably. Judging by how much is, how many, there are 5 bars here. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5, so it probably stops you at 500 goodwill. So we like wouldn't be able to pick up any more if I didn't spend it on the health after that point, I guess. And I don't want that, in case that's a thing. Wait, were there some trees that didn't bloom? Anyway, point being, once I max out mana, I'll carry on maxing out health, even though it does not seem like it's going to be very necessary. Nope, I got them all. Just being paranoid. Wait, so I said we finish up exploring all these islands, and then I'm gonna like jump around back to some older areas and cut open some iron deposits. Was there one in the Suta Ruins? We're missing a bead there, maybe? We are missing a bead there. 2, in fact. I seem to remember there being some hard substances we couldn't cut there. Oh, the water dragon got so close! I really don't want to get poor Orca hurt by messing this up. How much of this is playable? We must ask. Oh, we seem to have evaded Water Dragon's notice for now. It seems like they only care to chase me when I was in the water. They just don't even bother with the Orca. Which is good news as far as I'm concerned. There are 3 islands to check out over here. Wait, was that the Water Dragon I heard showing up behind me? I thought I heard some splashing from the side. The camera turned so slow. No, it's fine. Oh, no, it's definitely chasing us. Oh, I see. Bad. Bad news. Bad. Please, wait, maybe I am supposed to be mashing it. Okay, yeah. Sorry, that feels faster. Okay, that's good now. I'm pretty sure it's only after me, so if I get off your back... Okay. We're good now, right? We're good? Okay, we're good. Well, water stuff is scary. Anyway, Clover. Oh, look how inky and black the night sky looks over the ocean. Truly horrifying. Is that all on this island? I guess there have been like cracked walls in like the sides of islands. We've seen that once before, so I should probably orbit an island before I declare we're done with it, but I don't know, something about being chased by a water dragon makes me want to move things along a little faster. Okay, let's just speed on over to this one, just not even look behind us. I think we're just gonna go to this one immediately and hop off. That's okay, thanks. Don't even need to worry about what's behind me, because I'm sure it's nothing good. Oh, I did that a little far from shore. It's fine. I'm sure it'll simply be fine. I can walk up this, right? It's not a wall. Good. Oh, there's someone over here. How about you, demons? Goodbye, demons. That was bad, but it worked anyway. Ah! No, don't. Give me your demon fang and away with you. Sorry, now we can chat. Hello, fisher person. Would you like a marlin rod by chance? But some folk worry about the water dragon and all, but if you're gonna fish, you gotta fish in the sea. All you need is stout resilience against the vast raging sea. If you got that, you hardly even need a line.
Yeah, right.
That Chef Umi wants me to catch him something special. Only one fish fits that bill, the king of the sea, the marlin. I'm gonna haul in a big one and give that old guy the shock of his life. Hey, Pop, do you know what you're carrying there? Any fisherman would kill for that rod. That's the marlin rod, the strongest in the world. With a rod that tough, there's no fish you couldn't reel in. Even the great king of the sea, the marlin. I presumed it was why it was named suchly. Be nice, Pop. You know that rod belongs to me. I mean, you were robbed of marlin rod. I didn't know that, actually, but sure, take it. What am I going to do with it? Fish? Let's see what this marlin rod's got, huh? Guess you'll want to stick around to see this, right, Pup? You bet I do. I want to see what kind of oceanic fish there are in the game. There is no story progress happening from this point on, friends. Only sailing around and fishing. And cutting stones open. Alright, let's do this. There's only a few fish around at the moment. Let's just get this wee small one in the back. That was not the one I thought I was going for. Anyway, alright, let's do this. Doesn't look like it'll be a hard fish to reel in anyway. Yoink! Oh, that's a clownfish! Yoink! The woohoo! Noise they made. Most of those can't be eaten, or am I wrong? That wasn't right. Sorry, I'm trying to draw the... There we go. I accidentally did time stop. My bad, I did not mean to. Freak the fish out as well. I say we stick around till there's a marlin, eh? Actually, probably if it's like the other times where there's a scripted kind of fish, it'll show up really soon. Sea star! I didn't think you could really easily hook one up with a fishing rod like this, but there you go. I also don't think most of those are good for eating. What do I know? Yeah, that'll be the marlin, huh? Let's give it a go. I missed.
Wow, looks like it's gonna be a big one.
This has gotta be a big old marlin. Yep, let's have at it then. Oh god, it moves around fast. Oh god, oh boy, it moves around real fast. Okay. Everyone, we gotta calm down and focus because even a fish, even a big fish, is no match for the mighty Amaterasu's fishing technique. Even if it will take me a little bit of time, the way it darts around quickly like this. Oh my god, it moves so fast. Did it go? And I'm preemptively pressing all the buttons. Okay, yeah. Is it gonna be 2 or 3? They want 3. That makes sense. It is a very, very big fish. Okay, come on. I think it's a good thing we got this strong ass marlin rod. This fish has put up a huge arse fight. Almost there. Oh yeah, and then slash. I thought for a moment it was gonna be the first one to take us 4 strikes, but no. You'd think with my improved power slash, the fishing would be easier, but nay. Either who? How about that? Oh my god, that thing's huge. Take a look at this! The mighty king of the sea, the marlin. It finally hits the sand. I've been fishing here in the ocean for a good few years now, but I've never bagged one as big as this before. No time to waste! That prima donna chef will only take the freshest fish. I'll run this over to him now, see ya. Oh, it's a shame I want to fish a little more here, but I'm glad you're happy. I guess a visit to that restaurant is in order sometime. Sometime when I'm not explorifying around here. Presumably once we deal with that whole quest, the fishermen will come back here and we can continue to fish oceanically. Because if I'm right, there's a whole bunch of this book that's oceanic fish. Yeah, I figured it would be like from this point on. Surviving on shellfish, this odd creature swims with its fingers. Its unique coloration makes it a favorite among fish enthusiasts. Technically, sea stars aren't fish, though. Most of them, is it right? Yeah, okay, so everything in between the sea star and the marlin is oceanic. The undisputed king of the sea, this majestic fish has no rival. Wow, it's gotta be a lot then. Even more, arguably, than the freshwater. Oh, the Animal Crossing fan of me is so happy filling out the fishing book. Let's see if there's anything else on this island. It seems like there'd be like one big old cave or at least some buried treasure around here, doesn't it? And I should turn it to night for such investigations, shouldn't I? There's a clover we can dig out here. This game does have an interesting way of making you see something in the distance and going, oh, I bet that's some kind of side dungeon that I can access now, or like I can do it out of order, and then it turns out it was always the plan that you go to it in a particular order. Like when I first saw that island with the trees over there, which it sounds like they want us to head to next, I was so convinced that that was going to be like a dungeon that we were going to do later, but if I could get over to it now before they asked me to, I could like start it early. But not so. What the hell? Wait, were we not over there already and we already dug out that hole? Am I going berserk? Was that not the power slash one? Why does it look closed all of a sudden? Anyway, it does seem now that it was always their intent that we go to the island with the trees next, which I probably should have seen coming, but so far this game hasn't been had a whole lot of like doing main mission stuff out of order. Oh, there's some treasure on the beach too. Stepping on the beach, stepping on the beach, getting my treasured clam. Burying a pearl on the beach just seems so like redundant, like a clam with a pearl in it, or an oyster with a pearl in it. Clam. Or do clams ever? Are there any clams that have pearls? They're like similar creatures, which is how I always get it mixed up. Oh, sorry, where did Orca go? Oh, right here. Nice of them to include him on the map. Him, they said? Yeah, I must have gone just straight from this island here, right? But why is it acting as though I haven't opened this thing? Or did it just close when you leave? Or wait, did I just like straight up skip this island? Why would I do something so silly and dumb? Oh, it's a boss fight! Probably because I was scared of the water dragon, that makes sense. I was like turning the camera while Orca was moving, so I probably disoriented myself. Oh, it's just the spider queen again? Or one of these like robber spider things, whatever they're called. They say to prepare your finest treasure as bait, but ain't nobody got time for that. All I gotta do is turn the camera around. It's cool, I recently learned you can turn the camera like way around to hook the stuff on the back. Put the camera around, use the vine on these things on the back. Oh, that's too far away. Sorry, I gotta really get around to your back. Oh god, I don't like that you have moves. No, who said you're allowed to do things? Surely I didn't give you permission to do that. Rocks are falling, and you can just hook on to your hooks this way. No, that's not good. Hook onto this one, then we need to hook 3 times, right? So I gotta do that, and then do one of the old these. God, why was this so much easier before? Is that 3? No, that's 2. Yes, it is 3. Okay, let's get on there and just go ham with our exorcism slip, shall we? No time to waste. Bam! 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 Out of here with you. I have no time for your petty games. So I was wrong earlier when I said there's a damage limit on those. I was just aiming it poorly, evidently. Is that our first double Sakura boss fight? Yeah! Oh, there's no Steam achievement for it. I was hoping there would be. I haven't looked at them all because they often contain spoilers. But you'll catch no complaints from me taking this sun fragment. In fact, that's enough for another full one, isn't it? Which we obviously were in desperate need of, he said wryly. So are all these like purple smoky things just going to be a rematch with the Spider Queen? I assumed it would be like there would be one for each fight, boss fight in the game. Like we'd see one that was basically the Crimson Helm again. Oh, and there's buried treasure on this island too. The Wind Waker fan of me is so happy right now. Speaking of, that Wind Waker randomizer we did the other day was just incredibly fun, and I have to do another one very soon. I need it. Right, but we still haven't been... Well, I mean, those rocks are not showing up on the map, so I guess we can presume that they're wall. But I'll have a look, just to be sure. I'm going to presume that trying to head over to Oni Island here is going to go poorly. Although it's weird that it's off to the west when they kept describing it as, like, off to the north, right? But I guess it moves around. Yep, just a wall here. Okay, never mind it. I kind of want to turn the camera to see if the water dragon is behind us, but I also kind of don't. It turns so ominously slow. Camera. It actually won't turn farther than this at the moment. Because me moving is fighting against it. These rocks, are they playable space? That might have treasure on them like the other ones were. Oh, maybe. Yeet! Nope, that's a wall. Is this a wall too? Oh, so it is. That's so weird of them to, like, back off on their design of that. Of making all the stones that you can see, like, playable from the previous Fukushima coast. Because it's like, they're already making the ocean as the hard wall, so you'd think if the trouble was that they wanted to make a hard wall, they just would make the ocean the hard wall like they did before. Why bother putting rocks there? But no matter. I did see a oyster or clam thing down on one of the rocks under the water there, so there's a place to return to once we can travel underwater. But for now, let's go backwards and see about messing with the hard deposits. Oh, actually, there was one of those harder deposits on one of those islands, wasn't there? And probably that stone guardian fruit is also something to do with this. So before we go backwards, we should go forwards. And then I'll just hush up and return to a bunch of old places and see what's under those, all those, deposits. It seems like a lot of them held, like, just a treasure chest or a clover. I'm gonna have to go right through water dragon territory for this, though. Don't follow me. I can't remember which island had the ore deposit on this, but at least this is the one with the, guardian sapling. Most of the water dragon seems to leave you alone while you're on Orca. Alright, so we can cut this down? Maybe not. I totally thought that's how they were getting at when they said your power slash can cut through harder materials. Weird to introduce that right when you have this fruit available to you. If that's not what they mean. I guess that one really needs the, some other brush technique we don't have yet. Wait, where did Orca go? Why am I jumping wrongly? No. But there was, like, a hardened deposit somewhere around here, right? Beside a hole? It was on one of the islands, right? I think? It's like blue quartz or something with this game's render distance. Oh, there it is. I was about to say it might be hard to see it from off the island. I'm pretty sure there was only one we found in this archipelago, though. So can you be slashed now? Hiya! Oh, wait, that's not what this is about? Huh? I guess maybe I need another upgrade before I can deal with, like, steel or whatever it is. Wait, I actually didn't try and check. Was it possible to upgrade my power brush even further? Power slash? You'd think if it was, they would put power slash 3, like, right here. So I guess probably not. Unless they do all the 2s and then all the 3s or something. I better check anyway. Oh, the way the music just, like, suddenly goes into spooky mode. I'm not the biggest fan of it, emotionally. Design-wise, I think it's excellent, because it freaks the hell out of me. This one's fine. I like this. This is surely one of the ones I can cut, right? Oh, good, okay. And there's a clover in it for us. Do you think this thing will respawn and block the clover in the future? Oh, 40 goodwill. We'd like that. Oh, this one's also sparkling with satisfaction, so... If there is another upgrade to Power Slash, we don't get it from there. God, it's so close. Righty. I'm going to return to a bunch of old areas now and just... see about using that new iron cutting. Oh my god, it sounds so close behind us. I don't like it. Oof. Everything in my body just tensed up. Hey, the first one's right on shore here. Ain't that convenient? There's a lot of, like, clovers under them, it would seem. Oh, this looks like a big clover. Oh boy. Oh no, actually normal size clover. The glow just seems a little bigger than usual. 40 goodwill. I guess a lot of the stuff that's hidden in the iron thing is going to be like huge rewards. I don't mind that. Backtracking, begin! Don't let the 1,000-year door haters in. They'll be really upset. This looks like a big rock that could be hiding something, but it wasn't. How do you feel about these oceanic fish, by the way? Oh, and also all these treasures. Yes, have this and 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 this. But also this clownfish and this sea star. Thank you. Well, there's one down here, isn't there? There's like one of those little stone things like right on this. Yes. Oh. Very cathartic to finally be able to cut these up. And get all the juicy goodwill from inside! And a gourd for some reason. Yeah, it seems like the lights that are in these, are just a little brighter so that it's more obvious that they're there, I guess. God, do they all give 40? That'll be nuts. Yes, I agree. Arr. It's just a Clover sitting here that I just missed. Wasn't underneath the iron or anything. Cool. Oh, wait, we never went into this cave in the end, did we? Because it was all cursed when the cursed zone was up. I guess now's the time. Oh, it's a shortcut back to the fortune teller's place? Weird. Well, good to know that's all that is. Fascinating. I just forgot to return there after purifying this place. Wasn't there one iron thing somewhere around here? Maybe. Maybe not. Oh, you! Yeah, there you are. You had grapes in ya. Fabulous. We're below, what, 250 goodwill? So we're very close to 350. Oh, 200, right. All the numbers I said were wrong. But we're very close to 350 now. It's the important thing. Yeah, you get this iron slash, and it's just like ridiculous amounts of goodwill start coming your way from all these iron things. And we're not even close to being done with them. That was poorly done. I'll make it! I didn't make it. I feel like there was one iron thing around these, where there used to be like a little bastion here. Sorry, horse. But maybe not. Oh, have there always been spooky spirits floating around these?
Looks like grace for travelers who didn't make it to the city. What a pity. May they rest in peace.
I don't remember the spirit stuff being on it. Should I give it a power slot? Oh, I just cut them open. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I thought there were demons, that's all. I know at least there were a whole bunch of these ore deposit things in and around Agata Forest and Taka Pass. But perhaps they won't all be iron that I can easily deal with. Ooh, cat statue here. I gotta remember that's there. Although, if they bring you up... Oh, I was about to ask, I wonder where this one would bring you, but I guess it brings you to that. Now that they hid that one hole under a giant rock, I'm like... Not to mention the fact that the whole Hayazo deal. I feel like I've got to cut down every rock I see. There are actually a lot fewer iron deposits in this area than I had remembered. Maybe were there any between Kasawa Village and the windmill? I feel like there weren't loads in the settlements I've been to. By the way, bead-wise, how far along are we in Kasawa Village? We are missing one. Nearer to the entrance, it would seem. There's probably some quest I haven't done around here. It feels like I was never super thorough. In fact, I don't think I was ever in this house at all, was I? Hello?
Come play at the flower bed sometime, little doggy.
Okay. I was shedding so much during the day that I've lost my voice. I need to give it a rest now. I'm seeing no iron deposits. God, I thought there were way more. I take back what I said earlier about how we were going to have such an overwhelming amount. But we're definitely going to get as far as the, we're most likely going to get as far as the next ink upgrade anyway. Oh, there's a pile of leaves here I never excavated, as it were. With treasure underneath. Back where I set. It's a bit weird, the treasure system, that it doesn't just give you the money straight up. I guess the idea is so that if you don't have your wallet upgraded all that much, you don't run upon money that you can't hold, but then why not just not make you have to upgrade the wallet? I don't know. It's a little odd, but not like a huge inconvenience or anything. It does give a little, like, rush when you finally run upon a merchant again. You're like, ah, yes, I can unload all my wares. There was surely, like, one iron thing up this path, right? At least? This tree looks suspicious. Boulder, I mean. Is there a hole here? No. This one's probably going to be a fairly rare occurrence. But since it happened once, no, I won't stop thinking about it. Alright, here we go. There's one up here. It's got a clover in it. It's going to be another one of those big 40 furs. Yoink! And here, bloom. So it is, my friends. So it is. And I will happily have one of the old on that. So it looks like just one more ink upgrade, and then it's all into health. So exciting. I'm excited. But yeah, it really does give you a sense of how far we are in the game. Right, loads left to go. It's probably like one more major dungeon, and then maybe one or two more major dungeons, and then the final adventure. But it's weird how Orochi was like 20 hours of game before this point. Maybe it just felt that way because I was exploring everything for the first time. But no, it was like episode 20 or whatever when we finally dealt with him, right? And he's even like literally the title when you leave the game on the title screen, the video that plays is them talking about Orochi. And like the whole opening cutscene is about Orochi and everything. So it really felt like it was going to be a much larger part of it, but he's just kind of like the first serious boss. Oh, Crimson Helm was kind of tough. I mean, not really tough. None of the bosses have been like super difficult so far. Just, it felt like a serious moment, I mean. Power slash this, yet another 40 clover, we have to imagine. Bringing us up to 50 goodwill already after having had an upgrade, and in fact not 50 but 63. I believe there was at least one iron deposit. No, there are like 2 iron deposits in Nagata Forest proper, which is where we are now. Because there was one in the cave, but I feel like there was one up on a mountain hill as well. And I can't remember if there were any in Shinshu Field and Hana Valley. Don't think there were any in Kawamiki Village, though. So this is another one of these harder ones that we can't whack, actually. So not that. Was there an iron deposit on one of these little islands, maybe? Is that what I'm thinking of? I'm almost positive there was one more somewhere around here. But it's very possible that I'm wrong. Oh, yeah. Never dug out this cracked patch here. Yoink! Sweet. 20 goodwill from that. Thank you. Could have sworn... I guess I was probably just thinking of the one in the cave, but I thought there was another hard mineral deposit somewhere out here as well. At least that bear is still happy. Have I never been up on this little ridge here? How is that possible? Oh no, evidently I have. Why don't I remember it? What's wrong with me? Let's pop back to the Suit to Ruins for a moment and see if one of the deposits is in here. And that's where the stray bead we're missing is. Because you'd imagine whatever stray bead we're missing in here is something we have the ability to find at this point even. Not necessarily, I guess, but it just feels like it would be weird if they expected you to get a skill you only got like at the very end of the game for this first dungeon. Kind of cool though, I guess, also. And the fact that it's bead number 1 we're missing makes me think it's got to be like somewhere in one of the earlier rooms. Not again that I'm dedicated to getting them all before this playthrough is over, because I think it was something I was intending to save for the EX playthrough. Right, it's number 1 and number 3 we're missing here. There's clearly a whole bunch of 100% stuff to be doing in this game, so I figured I would save it for the EX playthrough as well. Getting absolutely every bead, but if there's one we can happen upon here, no harm there. I am quite curious what the ultimate reward you're going to get from it will be. I'm going to imagine it's not going to be anything like super exciting for the gameplay. Maybe it'll be like you unlock some kind of boss rush or some other special mode for getting them all, but my guess would be it would just be like a cute little cosmetic or something. There was that part early, somewhere in this dungeon where there's like... Yeah, I think it's to the east here a bit. There's an area of it where you were like cutting through, blowing up walls and stuff, going through narrow rocky passageways. Seems like the sort of place there would be iron things you needed to cut. I think it was just up on the upper level here. Wait, no, it's probably the bit north of here, isn't it?
Amy, where do you think you're going? Can't get any farther that way.
God, how was I supposed to know that? Wait, hold on. Do we have to go back up through the... Wait, how did we get over there? Like, I get we went at it like from one particular... Oh, no, sorry. Okay, we gotta go back to the, it makes sense. Probably there's some obvious, like, little, like, side path I'm missing where you could, like, climb up on one of these vines and there's an obvious treasure chest. I can't shake the feeling there was an iron deposit somewhere around here. Oh, yeah, like, what's this up here, huh? There's certainly a clover there I haven't reached. Why did any of that happen that way? Oh, come now. Surely not. Okay, thank you. I'll be taking that. Repair, that's all, though. Thank you, Clover. Can you cut this big rock open, by the way? You cannot. Looks like the sort of thing you might be able to. Did I ever go back this way, by the way? Can't say I did. Oh, God, why is that a wall? I mean, I guess I should be thankful, but it was weird. Oh, there's a clover here. In the stone, somehow? I don't fully understand that, but dig. Thank you, Clover. By the way, this one here, is that Moon Cavern? I thought it was called the Moon Cave. Or maybe Moon Island. I didn't even think to check if we're allowed back in there. It always feels like so many more that you're missing before you've actually got the skill and can go find them. And then it's like, apparently I was only missing like 3 of them. No, I shouldn't complain. We've gotten like 500 goodwill out of it so far since having that skill. Skill to cut through iron, I mean. But like, it really felt like there were more. I guess it's probably because at that time I wasn't distinguishing between the iron deposits and those more blue quartzy looking deposits. I wasn't realizing they would be requiring a different skill to get rid of. Ah, yes. No, we were already able to do these, weren't we? Even with the normal power slash. I remember commenting about eating grapes from them. I suppose not then. But we did find some extra goodwill from this place anyway. Just stuff that I had missed before. Granted, stuff that is easier to get when you have a double jump, some of it. I was going for the tree, actually, but thank you. Oh, apparently this rock is not cut downable. Never mind. Sorry, monkeys, I didn't mean it. Don't worry, I'm the nature god. I'll build your tree back up with magic in a minute. Just give it a minute. There it is. I'm sure it's back now. I don't think there were any deposits at Sasa Sanctuary, so I won't go back there. I could be totally wrong, of course. Evidently, my memory for where they are is flimsy at best. And I can't actually bring to mind any that were from Shinshu Field or Hana Valley, so I think we're probably about at the end of this episode, and the usefulness of the iron cutting for the moment. So no idea what's up with these statues that they say you should offer something to. Did I already try encircling them in flowers? I don't know what I tripped on there. Oh, there's no grass here. And I can't just, like, bloom them? Guess not. Oh, well, this is interesting. I thought I'd be headed to the moon cave here, but apparently not.
A guardian statue. It stood out here since the moon cave disappeared.
Oh yeah, the moon cave disappeared. That's right. I had the feeling when we were there that we wouldn't be going back.
The gods of the land must be purifying the curse. It makes me feel better, even if it is rather small.
Yeah, I guess it is nice, isn't it? So I guess the moon cavern is not what that thing said. But whatever it did, hang on. Then what is this? Somewhere we've already been, surely. Oh, Hana Valley, I guess. V-A-L-L-E-Y. Yeah. Why couldn't we reach in Hana Valley? Must be some puzzle I missed there. I know this is not really the time, because I said I was just going for the iron stuff, but now I'm curious. Wow, that's a big old sword sticking out of that thing. I thought it was a telescope the first time I saw it, way back in episode 3 or whatever. So now, even though I know better, I just can't get the image out of my mind. Ever found anything I could do with the fires from these kilns? Oh, they don't even count as fires you can inferno, actually. So clearly, the developers didn't think of that either. I like how when you go in this place now, it's just like littered with open treasure boxes. We've just like picked it clean, more or less. Oh, more or less. Wait, if this is the bead, I'm gonna be a little embarrassed, if I'm honest. It's a very tiny box. Got a coral fragment. Interesting small box, that. Although you have to wonder how I did miss that. Well, that's clearly walls, so there's no getting on top of there. Can I inferno the campfire? I can. Oh, there's a treasure box here too. Apparently I was just missing all kinds of treasure the first few times I came through here. There we go, there's a stray bead. Good, I'm satisfied. I didn't feel like there was anything here I was like missing a skill for, where there was like an obvious high ledge I couldn't reach or anything. Apparently I just walked through here never at night, I guess. And that's where we're on this episode of Ōkami. Sorry, this and the previous episode of Ōkami, I've recorded them together, both in the same day, and my vibes are just really weird today, it would seem. I'm all scatterbrained and stuff. I mean, more than usual. But hey, next time we're here, we're gonna ride to the island with all the trees on it that they definitely were trying to get us to go to, and see what kind of exploration goes on there. I have to assume it's some kind of mini dungeon, at the end of which you get the cat skill that lets you deal with the cat statue. So probably the second we get that cat statue thing, I'll do another little venture like this, where I returned all the areas we couldn't go before. Let's see, how many areas can I name that have a cat statue? There's, in Nagata Forest, there's a little side passage cave that's got one of them. There's the thing in the Oshima coast where there's the tower, the cat will let you jump up. There's the one in Shinshu Field, and I'm sure a few others. But there you have it. Thank you so very much for coming around. Next video on the channel is going to be some more Kingdom Hearts 2. Hopefully I'll see you around. Admiral's going to be out of here now.
Peace!
Anything in here? We gotta plug up all the water so that this baby doesn't drown, okay? I want it understood.